Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Whiz Talk. I'm your host, Orioles Whiz Craig, and tonight we got another very exciting program lined up. We're going to talk about the O's, of course. We're going to talk about things local. We got a brand new sponsor, and we've got a very special guest coming up as well, so stick around.
Tonight's episode
Of Whiz Talk,
brought to you by Mary Sue Easter Eggs. For over 50 years, Mary Sue has filled the hearts and tummies of Marylanders, young and old. Their family tradition, honed through decades of experience, guarantees that their chocolates will please any palate.
Here's a treat that is sunny for your Easter bunny, the creamiest candy that's made. Mary Sue Easter eggs, Mary Sue Easter eggs, brighten your Easter parade. Okay, welcome back to the show, folks. Regular listeners probably noticed that Whiz Talk has been on a 3-day hiatus. You'll have to excuse me. I heard that new WBAL montage ad that goes from Chuck Thompson, the legendary Chuck Thompson, to Fred Manfra and Joe Angel, and became physically ill for a few days. I'm still being evaluated psychologically, so, onward and upward. The Orioles are deep into their spring training campaign and look Showalter ready to clean house in the American League East. As a precautionary measure, the O's have signed Scott Erickson in case Dusher actually pitches at some point this year, to ensure having a pitcher on the payroll for no apparent reason at all. It has been nice celebrating St. Patty's Day all month long in Baltimore, especially in Canton, and I went to a few pubs myself, eventually finishing up the evening in Brannigan's House of Cirrhosis. Man, that place is wild. I was blowing the didgeridoo till my lips were as bloodshot as my eyes. It'll be another year till the smells of corned beef and vomit fill the air again. Oh well. March is fading fast, ushering in springtime in Baltimore. And folks, if you ain't never been to Baltimore in the springtime, it's like springtime in Paris, only with crabs. Now last week, President Barack Obama was criticized for appearing on ESPN and turning a blind eye while the rest of the world was, pretty much falling apart at the seams. Now, in the interest of fairness, we here at Whiz Talk wanted to give gun nut and reluctant Republican presidential candidate Sarah Palin time to respond. Mr. Palin, how does your husband feel about your bracket picks? Wow, gosh, he likes them all right. So do you have Notre Dame winning it all then? You betcha. I was going rogue with that pick. Serious question. How would you have handled the nuclear meltdown in Japan differently? Oh my, there was a nuclear meltdown in Japan? Well, if there's to be any nuclear meltdown over there, I'd prefer it be China. Thank you, Sarah Palin, for being on Whiz Talk. That's all the time we have for this week's show. Please check out our new Facebook page, Orioles Whiz Craig, and join up if there is still room left. So this is Oriole Whiz Craig saying, see you at the ball yard, and just as a reminder, please save the low urinal for me.